So back with the video. In a previous video, I mentioned that I would tell you why you deserve every dime that the government is sending, the stimulus monies. You deserve more. All they're sending is chump change, okay? Because they have changed the face of America. And when I say that as it relates to the economy. Many jobs have folded, many people have lost jobs. And one reason I would say you deserve it is because out of every check, if you have worked, they have taken, not that you've given it, but they have taken monies for space exploration, and there is no such thing. Nobody and nothing can get out of this dome or come in. And I'm going to explain that more in depth in another video. It is pretty deep. And when I found out, it really touched my heart. So, like I said, that's upcoming. And a second reason is if one is on Social Security and they don't have any young children, then that money goes back to the government. So that's plenty of monies that they've gotten back. So the government can print monies. That is no problem. So the monies that they're sending is not enough for the people. People have lost big. So they can print money. Every country gets money from the world government. And over 20 years ago, my husband and I learned, or we were told, that gold backs up monies. And we always get calls about investing in gold. So now we're finding out, after finding out a lot of truth, that the gold is made by them. So it's all deception. Everything is to take the monies back from the people under the pyramid. So, like I said, just be careful. Every dime you deserve. The government is not for the people. And on the other hand, somebody has to sweep the streets. I guess that's how they look at it. That's why everybody can't be on the same level. But to me, nobody should be poor because of the country that we live in. Okay, so let's get a witness here.
Why the government? Why the government wants to give the American people little stimulus money? Why? Why they want to give the people so little? It's very simple. It's very simple. We already know that the government, they want mind control over the people. We know that already. We know the government is greedy. We know that already. We know they don't care. We know that already. But here's the deal. Why do the government want to give the people little stimulus money? Because here's the deal. See, they want to keep the people enslaved. And what do I mean by enslaved? Enslaved at these slave jobs. They want to keep the people enslaved at these slave jobs. Because you got to understand this. It's a business tactic with them. This is how they look at it. Let me give you an example. This is how they look at it. If we give the American people a lot of stimulus money, then they are not going to want to go to work. We got to keep them working. We got to keep them slaving. We got to keep them living from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. We got to keep them going in this big circle with their lives. So we can't give them a lot. Let's give them little. Because if we give them little, then that's going to force them to go back to work. And that's how we keep them enslaved. It's a business tactic with them, man. It's a business tactic with them. That's what this is. It's a business tactic with them. Look at it for what it is. Think about it. They can see, they got, yo, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. They got so much money. The government got so much money. They shred money. They shred millions of, Y'all know this. They shred millions of dollars a day. That's how much money they have. They shred millions of dollars in a day. Come on now. I know this is probably hurting your feelings because this is just the reality of it, but this is the truth. They got so much money, they shred millions and millions of dollars a day. Y'all know that. Now watch this. Since nobody wants to talk about all the money, all the millions of the dollars that the government shreds, right? When they can easily give that to the people. They can easily give that to the people. With all of the millions of dollars that the government shred, they can easily give that to the people and help the people. But no, they don't. They just shred it. Okay? They just shred it. And then they want to give the American people little stimulus money. And I'm telling y'all why. It's to keep the people in slavery. It's to keep the people working these slave 9 to 5 jobs getting nowhere.
I better stop it there. The truth hurts. It hurt me when I received it years ago, but I love it. Take heed.